All right, and we're back for another segment. We just been talking, miscellaneously about stuff, what's going on in our lives and things, but also
We got everything covered, man. We're a variety show. We don't get
Facts.
pigeonholed into one topic.
oh yeah, but I definitely want to take the time to talk about what happened in Las Vegas. Over 50 people killed. I think the number's 58 right now. Definitely a tragedy.
A lot more wounded.
Yeah, a lot wounded. It's definitely a tragedy. The shooter, of course, committed suicide after he apparently tried to escape. I don't know where in the hotel you're trying to escape. And not even on the first floor, you can't jump out. But definitely sorry for all the people that were at the concert, just trying to enjoy their time, and something like that happens.
Man, that's the last thing. Like, I don't know, man. Usually when you have situations like this, especially within Las Vegas isn't necessarily known for violence.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously there's some seedy stuff going on in Las Vegas, but whenever you go there, it's more about having a good time.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kind of mentality. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So it's just a
definitely.
tragedy that you went there for fun and just to have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you're associated with one of like the worst shootings in history, so to speak.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
craziest part is that one of the girls I know at Iona, she went there. She was there during the weekend that it happened.
Was she at the concert or no?
No, of
No.
course not. No. She
Okay.
was not at the concert, but she
Thank
was like
God.
she was not in the vicinity of the gunfire, but like
Few blocks, maybe?
she felt like the impact from where
Oh,
she was
wow.
because she was on the strip and stuff. So
Wow.
yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts.
Yeah, it's definitely a tragic situation. Like, I don't have the words to say or
It's hard to
speak on. It's
articulate your
hard.
thoughts because it's such a shocking it's
Yeah.
so shocking even though it's happened for a few days now. It's
Mhm.
been like a week at this point, and there's a lot of like breaking developments coming on. Like apparently he was a millionaire.
Mhm.
He has his family is wealthy, but he was like a millionaire poker player, so he's really
Mhm.
good at poker. So he had a lot of money.
Mhm.
He killed himself. Obviously, he left a suicide note. He has a girlfriend. He was found with like so many rifles in his
Yeah.
house, like over 20 rifles in his house or something
Mhm.
like that.
And it was
The
more
other question
than,
I saw was over 2,000 cameras in the hotel. How did not one of them pick up a man with over, like 40 rifles, 20 rifles? How did they not pick that up?
You know what it is? They probably
It's
did pick it
ridiculous.
up, and they were just like, it could probably be nothing.
Or they
Like
probably
that.
was like, oh, we can't do anything
Yeah.
because that's legal.
Possibly. I don't know how
Yeah.
the gun laws work within
It,
Nevada.
it's open
but-
carry.
in Nevada.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually nuts.
And it all comes back to the
I
gun
don't know,
law
man. I
debate.
just feel like I've been talking with Andrew about this for a little bit, but look, I'm not an advocate for guns at all. I feel like we don't really need them, but I can see why people want them. At that point, I'd say just have a pistol at
Mhm.
most.
Exactly.
There's no
You don't
reason to-
need an
there's
M6. No one needs
There's
an M16.
no reason to be
Mhm.
selling anything over a pistol because the idea that you have a gun is for self-defense first and foremost.
Exactly.
And I think why having like a shotgun or an M16 is overkill.
I
Yeah.
understand that.
You know
like,
what I mean?
the
Like
mo-
I'm
the
not
most I
like
feel
I'm not anti-gun. I'm not pro-gun. I'm in the middle.
I see what you mean.
And I think that like you could just limit it and still have it, so you can
Yeah.
kind of have your cake and eat it
Mhm.
too. For in a
Exactly.
sense, you know what I mean? Like I still think because
no one needs an AK.
amongst us, because we're in New York, guns aren't necessarily a part of our lives. Like we see them on the NYPD, and that's pretty much about it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
But when you go to the South, it's a much more different environment.
Everyone has a
People
gun,
Go,
yeah.
Then you go down to Walmart, you can buy bullets.
You can
You can
buy
buy
a
bullets, you can
gun.
buy
You
a
can
rifle
buy
and
an
everything.
assault
I'll
rifle
let you-
at Walmart.
I'll give you, I think
Discounted.
pistols. I'll give you like hunting rifles. So when you go hunt deer and stuff like that,
Yeah,
I'll give
yeah.
you that. That's fine. That's fine. But that's as far as I go.
But you don't need
Yeah.
a semi-automatic.
You don't need an
weapon.
MP5, dude. You don't need a
Like,
UMP9.
you don't need a grenade launcher to like
I'm
blow
just
up
gonna
a
need every
deer.
gun from Call of Duty. You don't need an ACR. You don't need an AK-47. You don't need
A
M16.
UMP
That's
45.
what I'm
Like
saying,
you don't
bro.
need that.
Mhm.
You don't need that.
You
You
don't
don't
need a
need
red dot sight and roll light.
Yeah,
You don't need a
exactly.
silencer.
These guys are
Drop
attaching
all that.
grenade launchers to their
That's
freaking
what I'm
guns.
saying. You got the new two on full block.
Facts.
You don't need all
Yeah.
that stuff. So I think it's just a tricky situation.
Mhm.
But also, I want to know how Jason Aldean, which is the guy who was performing during that.
Oh,
I
man, that's a
recently
good
saw
point.
because you know how if you go on if you have an iPhone and you have Apple Music
Mhm.
and usually they give you trending searches, he was the number one trending search.
Mm.
And he's a country singer, and usually, amongst me, I can't speak for most people, but to me, country isn't necessarily the most popular genre.
You know, actually,
Hip-hop.
in the country, it is the most
It
popular
is?
genre.
Okay,
Believe-
well,
I still can't believe that. I learned that a few
They
days
just-
So
ago.
I mean, so you have that being the most popular genre in the country, plus what happens, so he has a lot of notoriety because of it.
I think this year they just said hip hop though. This like couple months ago.
Yeah,
They
no,
just
Really?
said,
hip hop is the
They
biggest,
just
like
said-
the fastest growing genre worldwide.
It's probably
No,
going to
they
be
said
the
in the
biggest for a
country.
long time if it overcomes the country at any point, which
Yeah.
it will, I think.
You have
Oh, yeah,
grime
definitely.
now. You have Lion Trap. Lion Trap's a thing, dude. It's
You got
crazy.
mumble rap, my favorite. Like my boy Dexter, shout out.
Yeah.
Whoa, Dexter.
Hey. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's just an entire situation all
Yeah.
around. My
Nonetheless,
thoughts and
it's-
prayers go out. I'm not
Same.
even a religious type, but I will pray.
And
My
this-
condolences.
And this is guns for everybody. Like, so when these mass shootings happen, then people are like, oh, it's only when these mass shooting happen that people are talking about it. But no, this is guns for everybody. For people in the hood, for people who want to go deer hunting, but they have a semi-automatic rifle. This is for everybody. You don't need a weapon of that caliber at all.
Exactly.
And the second thing is that they'll bring up, the black market. That these people aren't getting it from the regular store or legally. They're not getting it legally. They're getting it illegally and things like that. Because there are weapons that of course are illegal
Mm.
because they are used for in war
Yeah.
and stuff. So they're not
Needed in
for
the
us
civilian-
They-
for the
because we don't
civilians.
because we don't need it obviously. But I just think that if you have a pistol, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
That's cool. But he was able to shoot 90 bullets per 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think it
It
was.
was- I think it was a World War One gun. World War Two or World War One.
He was opening fire within the crowd for like a good 30 minutes,
Which is insane.
which is nuts. Cause I mean, I don't know how it happens for 30 minutes. I can see it happening for a little while because it's gunshots.
5 minutes,
music,
maybe.
Music's pumping.
I
it's a
thought it
club.
was 10.
Was it 10?
Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's. I don't think
I
it's
don't
10
think
minutes
they're-
when you have over 400 injured. I don't think you can do that in 10 minutes. Maybe you can.
90 bullets in 10 seconds.
Straight bullets everywhere.
All right,
Wounded,
possibly.
yeah.
With multiple.
I take it back. But from
Plus, yeah,
what I
more-
saw, yeah, it was like 20 to 30 minutes of him just
Ridiculous.
opening
Oh,
fire
20
to a
to-
crowd.
I
Something
don't-
between there. I'm not
I don't
saying it's
even know
30
like the full
exactly.
details to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm not 100% like
Same.
I don't know the little details, but I know the bigger picture overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's like after a while you just get desensitized. Same with
Which is unfortunate.
African Americans like getting shot by the police. Like after a while,
And
like
you shouldn't be
Yeah.
desensitized to
You
this
shouldn't.
because
You shouldn't.
this is a crazy event.
This
This,
is-
isn't
this
even
is
an
tragedy.
people will not consider this an act of terrorism just
Yeah.
because of his skin color. When in reality, terrorism doesn't have a skin color. Terrorism
Yeah.
can come from anywhere. Terrorism can be from
ridiculous.
your neighbor.
Mhm.
Terrorism, you just cause terror and fear, and that's exactly what he's
Yeah,
doing.
the
People,
guy-
people who are there lost family members, so their lives are forever changed. The people who are wounded will never forget that.
The guy who shot 49 people in the club, he was Muslim. That was terrorism. But this 58 people
Terrorism,
dead.
I don't like the
Ridiculous.
fact that terrorism is just being bent and screwed into what people want it to be.
Mhm.
Because terrorism isn't 9/11. I mean, that is an act of terrorism, but that's not the end all be all for terrorism. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Muslim jihadists or radical Islamists and all that
Mhm.
kind of stuff. Terrorism can take the shape and form of many different things. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so you're telling me like Columbine or school shootings wasn't an act of terrorism just because their skin color was white, so to speak?
Mhm.
No. It's
Yeah,
still
they wanted to
terrorism.
cause fear on the people that
That's all it
bullied them.
is. It's just it's not. I feel like when it comes to situations like this and labeling it, you should just forget all background and just look at the action itself.
Mhm.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
the guy, from what we know, I don't even know the guy's name who did the Las Vegas shootings. I don't even want to know his name, to keep it honest. I don't
Me
even
neither.
want to know. I don't even want to give him the respect to that
Me
level. You know
neither.
what I mean?
Exactly.
But looking, even if he's a U.S. citizen, ignoring all of that, look what he did and look at the impact. He caused
Mhm.
terror and mass fear. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, it's definitely a sensitive topic and one that we'll get into a little bit more in our podcast on Thursdays. Well, it comes out on Tuesdays, but we record on Thursdays. The Damn Podcast, Dominic Andrew Moses, shameless plug.
It's on SoundCloud. It's on
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud.
iTunes, so just catch us on those two
If
channels.
you enjoy
wherever
this,
you
you'll definitely enjoy that. It's a little bit more relaxed. It's a little bit more casual, and we have some more time to speak our mind.
want. Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's definitely a good time. But still, catch us on here, though. We love doing this. We
Yeah,
love doing
oh,
it.
yeah.
We just like keeping ourselves busy to keep it
Oh yeah,
honest.
definitely. That was another tip that he said. Just try to be out there, do anything, and like do interviews, get guests, and stuff like that. Just try to expand our horizons and do more for what we like to do. But I just want to move on a little bit to sports. I have a couple things to talk about. The first thing I wanted to talk about was Cam Newton's comments yesterday or 2 days ago about the female reporter. She basically asked him a question about I think it was one of
It
the
was
plays.
roots about like one of
Yeah.
the plays in the roots.
Yep, and then he was like a female talking about routes.
Yeah, started
and-
laughing. And
Look, you can't say that no more. Like
you can't.
people, one,
It's
she's done.
2017, man. We respect women.
Not even that. She's done her work to get there. They
Yeah,
didn't put
exactly.
her there for no reason. They didn't bring her to the conference room to talk about makeup and fashion and stuff. No, she's there to talk about sports. So obviously she's there for a reason. So you have to give her the respect to that she's there and that she's able to talk about sports and things like that. You can't just dismiss her because she's female. And you know, Cam Newton, he's having an okay season now. You know, coming from a terrible season last year and the season before that going to the Super Bowl though.
Yeah.
So you know, I kind of gave him like props a little bit at first, you know, for making his way back, beating the Patriots.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big feat, beating Tom Brady. But you cannot make a comment like that. And, you know, some athletes like Tom Brady, they'll be quiet and stuff. And Cam Newton, you know, he's a little bit more of a showboater. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
You know,
he speaks out a bit too.
Yeah, it's to each his own, however you want to be.
Totally fine.
Floyd Mayweather's like that. Conor McGregor's like that.
Yeah.
So and people love him. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, Cam Newton, he's doing this and that. But you cannot make comments like that. That is definitely not the right thing to do, especially as a leader of your team.
It just puts you in a bad light, man.
Exactly.
You're getting negative publicity, and you can't even. I mean, and it's also like he had that one MVP season. And he was like on top of the world, and ever since he's been playing bad. So just seeing this again, if you were a fan of Cam Newton, it's just like another L. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not even playing good to justify the behavior. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah, and then the only thing that's gonna happen after that is you're gonna apologize. That's it. You're
He's gonna apologize. He's gonna he's probably gonna lose a few sponsor deals.
It's the same thing every time.
Yeah, there you go. He's losing already.
I don't know, man. I just think you need sometimes you need to take a step back and think before you speak, especially in like when you have the stage like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta realize you're an NFL star. You might not be playing like an NFL star. People know who Cam Newton is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he started at the dad for God's sake.
People, and there are people out there who are your fans and take your word as like as law.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. And I just want to switch over to another person who people say should watch his mouth, LeVar Ball. Definitely getting into more trouble, you know, as the time goes on.
Completely different than Cam Newton.
I love LeVar Ball too, bro. He's a great father.
He actually is a great father. You know, people give him stick, but he's doing good for his boys.
Right? Respect. Going to UCLA, go put him on the Lakers' second overall pick.
You got Lonzo on the Lakers. You got
Lonzo on the finesse. You feel me? He's out here on the coast.
I forgot the other
LaMelo.
Not LaMelo, the older one. LiAngelo, the one that like doesn't show up nowadays because he's with NCAA. He can't make money off of like sponsorship. But yeah, like he's probably gonna go to the Lakers if he goes into the draft.
Oh yeah.
And then LaMelo's got a future. He's definitely got a future. Everyone gives him stick because LeVar Ball as his dad and all that. But he's definitely got a future in the NBA.
I don't understand that though, because that's what people want their parents to be like.
Yeah, he's a great dad. He's got all the confidence in the world for his sons. You know what I'm saying?
To push them, but without being overbearing, though.
Exactly.
See, my thing is, though, the big baller brand goes as far as Lonzo takes him, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Lonzo, because Lonzo already has a lot of hype on him because of the Summer League. He had, like, triple-doubles, and he was the MVP. And now he's playing in preseason, but we don't take preseason seriously because you know how it is. It's preseason. Who cares? Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends. The big baller brand will get sponsorships and will get deals if Lonzo Ball plays very, very well because he's the first factor he's the first thing that they judge him off.
Yeah.
Because for them, it's if you're a good basketball player and you're putting up stats and everybody knows who you are, everything else comes secondary.
Exactly.
Like if Lonzo Ball, like if he wins Rookie of the Year and even takes him to the playoff for whatever reason, they're gonna ignore LeVar Ball and however annoying he's gonna be because there's a market.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Especially think about it too. Lonzo Ball plays for the Lakers.
Yeah.
One of the biggest markets in the world, right? So if he becomes nice and becomes a superstar like rookie or superstar talent. Of course, you want to have him. You want to have him under your contract.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. Magic Johnson's got all the confidence in the world for him too.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He says he's going to be build the franchise around him. And Magic Johnson saying that, you got a lot of pressure on his back. Hope he can handle it.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good year for the Lakers too. Even if they don't win or go to the playoffs, it's still. I feel like they're going to win more games. And they're a young team, so they have time to develop and they have time to practice their game and play with each other throughout their careers. If nobody gets traded, that's the other thing. But if they get LeBron too, because there are rumblings about LeBron.
Oh yeah, I think the next summer or something like that.
Lonzo Ball, LeBron, the passes, the alley oops that are about to come, bro. And Dwayne Wade just signed a 1-year deal to
the Cavs.
To the Cavs, yeah.
And you can always switch too.
You can switch Dwayne after Wade the year. Dwayne Wade, what? LeBron James on LA,
Lakers,
like that'd be lit. That'd be a great squad.
Glory years are back and all that.
Right.
You know, man, I can't even lie. Like, my Bulls are gonna suck this season.
Oh my god, bro!
My Bulls are gonna be so.
Your Bulls.
We'll talk about it for another day, man. I'm hurting right now.
How about the Knicks?
I'm hurting right now, man.
Did you see them miss the layups that they?
Oh, dude, yeah, of course. I saw that 12 times and shed a tear every single time.
Did you see how the Knicks?
That was absolutely a heartbreaking, bro. Like, put me on the damn court. I will make an open layup, please.
How about them Knicks?
I don't even need millions. Just give me 6 figures. I'm
after
in
being up at halftime, like
Knicks. He looked.
The Knicks are gonna.
At least I got Porzingis.
At least we got Porzingis. But we lost Melo, and I miss him.
Melo, but man, Melo wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah, he was.
Knicks, you know he wasn't. If you like Melo, you gotta let him go.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
Everybody loves Melo, like regardless on what they think about the Knicks.
Because he still gave you 20 points a game. You know what
I'm
saying?
Even consistent, very consistent.
Though, like, the Knicks have always had like behind the scenes issues and like front office problems. Melo is the only consistent factor where he's playing. You're gonna get some points. He's gonna try. He's gonna try. Maybe not on the defensive end.
Yeah, we need a lot of rebuilding when it comes to the back office, front office, and all that.
Yeah, but it's just never gonna happen.
I don't think we got Dolan forever.
That's what I'm saying, because he owns Madison. I think that's how it works. He owns Madison and the Knicks, so he's never leaving.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's the
so
thing.
We got another 50 years or so.
Phil Jackson was there. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's gonna be sick."
Yo, I thought he was gonna actually nope.
Better coach. But yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen with this basketball season. Definitely an exciting one. Basketball, football.
It's a great sports season all around, especially now that the Yankees are in the playoffs. They lost yesterday.
They got another game today.
They lost yesterday, but Aaron Judge was the hero for the wild card game, and that was sick to see. I'm a Met fan, but not even a real baseball fan. You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
So like, just seeing that, I mean, out of the Indians and the Yankees, who do I root for? I'm gonna go with, I don't really care. Both solid teams, both kind of deserve it. I think Cleveland kind of deserves it more because they had like the 22-game winning streak, and that was historic. So they definitely put in the work. So I'm gonna go with them. But then again, I mean,
Yankees.
Are you gonna catch me at the parade if they make it? You'll catch me at the parade, even though I'm not a Yankee fan. I live right next to Yankee Stadium, so I'm there.
Yeah,
exactly. Judge jersey. We're gonna see Dom at the parade.
I'm gonna have a fitted. I'm gonna have a jersey. I'm gonna have Yankee sweats. I'm gonna have everything. Yo, bro, Yankee fans is 09, bro.
We're gonna see Dom at the parade.
Yes, we won.
And we're gonna see y'all next week. Catch us every Friday at 2:00. We got it covered. This is Dominic and Andrew. Special guest Matt Chavez, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good weekend, everyone.